we've had some requests to do a little run through of the gym equipment that we have. So I'm just going to do a quick basement tour here. We're going to start on the strength side. It's going to be a little random, but we'll just run through from this side. So, all right, down here we have a yoke. I shortened this thing so it would fit better in the basement, especially for doing things like Zercher carries. So it's like 20 pounds lighter, but it works great in a basement now. Farmer's carry handles next to that in the corner. There's a whole bunch of random stuff here, but we got an adjustable mace, some torque sticks, sliders, a balance board, steel Indian clubs starting at 5 pounds. There's a 10, a 15, and a 25. Parallettes, glute hams roller. That is an old school Weider adjustable dumbbell and an old school Weider easy bar. Some classics there. The adjustable dumbbell is cool though because it really just gets used as an adjustable club. So very handy for that. If you're looking for a cheap club that's adjustable, go on eBay, get yourself an old Weider adjustable dumbbell set. All right, a couple foam rollers, some dowels for training elbow rotation stuff. All right, moving right along. Back sink seg B. Awesome spine training tool. If you haven't seen that thing, I recommend it really highly. Mirror down here for, checking out your guns or doing dance related activities. That's why Sarah put it down here. All right, moving along. Weightlifting platform, bench, small dumbbell set. It's like 5 to 45 pounds. We have 3 bars there, 20, 15 kilo, and then a 15-pound training bar, chalk. All right, structure with lots of cool goodies in it. So we got a squat cage that folds up. There's safety straps and spotter arms on there, depending on what you want to do. Probably the coolest thing about it is that there's cable machines on both ends. The weights go up to 300 pounds, far heavier than I've ever had any use for, but it's nice to have the option if you want to go heavy. And then lots of cool attachments. The pulleys are sweet too. There's a upper and a lower pulley. The lower pulley, you can change the height, plus they swivel a bunch. So it's one of the most, probably one of the most option-friendly cable machines I've used. All right, regular bumper plates, change plates. That's a hip thrust bench that mounts on the structure. Many slam balls back there. I think we got 10 up to like 80 pounds. Those are awesome for doing spine training stuff. I mean, really conditioning, lots of options with them. Old school cheap safety bar, adjustable pull-up bar with some nunchuck grips on it. Back there, lots of clips, a monkey foot. Here's where the adjustable dumbbells are. These are nice just so we can make some heavy ones. And the cool thing is that those handles, the collars take regular size plates so we can load on bumper plates, like if we want to make some really heavy dumbbells for things like bent pressing. Bands, lots of attachments for the cable machine, neck harness, tricep pull down strap, straps to make the cables longer, lots of little goodies up there. And that's pretty much it for the rack. Got a Slater Strongman log, stall bars. If you've never used stall bars before, there's lots of cool stuff that you can do on them. Really handy for gymnastics related activities. Little tiny infrared sauna, of course, stereo, obviously a must have in the gym basement. Sandbags. So on the left, that's a 150 on top of the keg. To the right of that, there's 100. Below that is 250. The blue's a 300. That black one on the right, that's a 400-pound bag. I got about 425 pounds of sand in it, and it's not packed tight, which makes it a little extra awkward to use. I think to pack it up, it would probably take like 450 pounds, and there'll be no chance of moving it then. Maybe one day we'll keep training for it. Sled's pretty cool. You can convert it to a wheelbarrow, and then we have this turf track that runs down the middle. So that's almost 50 feet long. So if you go down and back, you can get pretty close to 100-foot distance, which is pretty handy. Outside of that keg there, that's filled with sand, so it's like 220 pounds. Let's see if we can get in here on the wheels back there. Those are skid loader wheels that are solid rubber, and they have 10-pound plates welded on the inside, so you can put them on a bar and do deadlifts. It looks cool, but 220 pounds each makes it real heavy. So, it's good on the max effort days, but they're really fun to play with. Reverse hyper boxes, well, really one box. It's got 3 sides on it, so you get a little variability there. 10-inch crash pads for dropping heavy stuff. And that's pretty much it for the strength equipment outside of some random things. So this is where conditioning stuff, kin stretch things are located. Oh, here's 2 random ones. Tib raise machine and then a Saxon bar. They're just tucked over in the corner there. But stationary bike, we got a ski erg, some kettlebells, dumbbells. Those little wooden ones actually are not dumbbells. They're like for knitting, but they look like cool little kid dumbbells. That's why they're down here. That dumbbell on the left is a cool, really old, I think it's from the late 1800s. I don't know a lot of history about it, but it weighs 55 pounds. It's got a fat handle. It's just a cool old school thing. Bulgarian bag from my friend Byron. Kettlebells, I think we have like 8 pounds, all the way up to 48 kilo, and then one big 80 kilo. It'd be nice to have some in between. One day we'll accumulate some more so we don't have to make such a big jump. Lots of ankle weights, yoga blocks. We have 2 of these Dolomer mats. One's up in the corner there. Those get used for all kinds of stuff, stretching, jiu-jitsu things. Versa climber, when you really want to suffer. There's a water rower there. Here's a bar for doing dance. Tripods, lights for all of the filming that happens. The last machine, this is a Concept 2 rower, but it's got a stand-up paddle conversion on it. So you can stand on this platform on the back, rocks back and forth, pull on the handle. It's amazing how much it feels like a stand-up paddleboard. That's my favorite machine to use. It's lots of fun. You can also set it up to do like seated dragon boat rowing if you want to do that too. A couple battle ropes, ankle weights. Man, that's it. That's the basement there. All right. If you have any questions on any of this stuff, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks.